gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena.
Yeah. One for the money and one for the homies. I move with respect, I don't need nothing on me. The Father may wait for me, bitch, just like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings, they on me. They rain, yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. It sound like we drumming. I reach on my goals like my nephew be dumping. Back on the rims, riding on rims. Came in all black to that, I came back to my to that ripping no Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac, nothing but class. It's never been average, never been on. Averex on me, I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra, I want it, I will. Get you a wheel, they carry it. We fighting a lead, my is all. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag, I'm done. My bag, I'm gone. Back in my duffel, don't fear no opponent. You know I'm gon' hustle like rubber band on it. Counting my blessings, I'm laughing like Jonah. You don't wish me well, I guess you don't know me. Got all these like Malcolm and Sadie. That's word to my mama, tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm, they still doing harm. Bodies on bodies, cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lauren. Carried across, got...
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Stay.
Play action this time with Love. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Love to throw for it on 4th. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field. Guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Check, pick.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. There's the stiff arm, and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early. because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Completed out left to Dobbs. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Come on.
Love, they go play action now. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
38.
Off the play fake, Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. We're scoreless after 1. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Right. Cut.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Here we go. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to
where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
This is Jennings. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ready?
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now swing pass for Dillon.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Play fake. Here's Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Second and 5.
Red, cycle. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. One more time with Jacobs. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, putting some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Purdy looking to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go with McCaffrey. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Love now. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Love. And that one too high and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On play action. Love to throw. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You can do one of two things after a penalty. You can hang your head, or you can get mad and redouble your efforts. And I think we just saw the latter there as they stopped him for no gain.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Now Carlson for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score, Packers 17, 49ers 7.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 24. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Gets this one to use check. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire 4th remaining, so stranger things have happened.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Three quarters have come and gone. Play action. Now Purdy. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk laying himself out in the end zone. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 14.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Love with a give to Dillon. And Dillon going to pick up a Packers first down as they get this up past the 40.
Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Quick, yellow. Ready?
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. To pass, here's Jordan Love. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Ready.
Love.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And he has...
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena.
One for the the money and one for the homies. I move with respect, I don't need nothing on me. The Father made way for me, bitch, just like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings, they on me. They rain, yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. It sound like we drumming. I reach on my goals like my nephew be dope. Back on the rims, riding on rims. Came in all black to that, I came back to my, to that ripping no Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac, nothing but class. It's never been average, never been on. Averix on me, I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra, I want it, I will. Get you a wheel.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And they're going to start this drive in pretty...
Hey, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox. That on for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion. Straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital and then we straight out the sentence.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from KC. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be caught by Gray.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
A run. Edwards-Helaire. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down by a couple of yards. They get 5 there on 4th and 3.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Hey, rip lift. Hey, 43. 15. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Sunday.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphin first down.
32 stinger. Ready. Out.
It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Mike Dana shuts that one down. 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
15.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Kelsey opens his account, his first catch, and a first down to boot.
Kansas City
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They put Kelsey in motion. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Right back to the air from Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. To the left side, into the hands of Moore.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They put Kelsey. That one on target to Moore. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Follow these two. Follow these two.
To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's first and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board? Because
And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hero 15. Hey, yo, hey, go. 15. Hey, rip blitz. Eye down these two. High side.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Now this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Tua. And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
He'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. To the air again, Tagovailoa. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. Again, it's Tua. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's to Waddle again.
Seemed like the receiver might ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. 3rd and 6. Here's Tagovailoa. Open man, right side. He's got it. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Miami.
A gain of 14. First down, Dolphins.
All right.
To throw is Tua. Catch made there by Waddle. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. First and 10. Back to throw is Tua. That's complete. It's Waddle. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal.
That one, taken in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Now it's Tua. Now he'll air one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Hey, 43, 15. What's that?
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Brings up second and 1.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. Here's third down and a few inches.
Hey, Riblet. Right side.
They go play action with Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Hey, 15.
First down.
Yellow.
At the 49-yard line.
Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Right back to Kelsey again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Attack! Come back! Right side!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Pass downfield. Is caught by Brown. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
44. Ready.
Tua. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Throwing is Tua. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a third consecutive time.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Hey, come on, two.
On fourth down, Tagovailoa. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Yellow! Attack, attack! Attack!
Mahomes now on second down. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he will score. Sky Moore. Touchdown, KC. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
21G, 21G.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try it again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Mostert. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, KC.
Yellow.
Man in motion is Brown. Ooh. And no chance to turn and go. That that one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, KC.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Third down and 9. On the ground, Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. Still going. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. one in the win column for the Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I beat by the sand. Sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Jackson. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Jackson now. Out to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try to match his athleticism.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers,
42 yards.
And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10
at the 20. First carry now for David Montgomery. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Goff now looks to throw. And that is is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Goff. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun, here's Goff. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, Goff. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 11. Now Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
You know, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is pull off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
There it is, a staple of most teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back,
But when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. To the air again. Goff.
That is caught by Laporta.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, 30 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Second and 10.
Jackson from the shotgun.
His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
In motion left, Flowers. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need...
Touchdown!
Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That's into the hands of Coolin. And out across midfield down to the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Goff. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a give running right is Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Back to throw, Goff.
Throw caught by Raymond.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Montgomery back to the ground. And stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 1 touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the 1st down.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. A pass complete downfield. It's Raymond. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Play action. It's Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Fitu Melifonwu up to make the tackle there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Inside handoff, Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Now 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now it's Jackson.
Complete to Likely.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Slot man moves right. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's 2nd and 7.
This is intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown.
So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play. He just shouldn't have thrown the football. And ultimately, could wind up costing him the ball game.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th.
And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 57 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Jackson rolling to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Now Goff. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Goff. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you have one of those like mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And you you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches. You just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Montgomery running right. And taken down just shy of the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7.
Goff going to throw it.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Goff. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 36. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down when his way worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. Down the sideline he goes.
We gonna holler at you, bro.
Touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard in the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Jackson.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Now Jackson.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
The Ravens send their punter out now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Throwing now, Goff. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
From the end zone, Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments.
2 picks, we did it.
The best adjustments usually are. It's just executing better. It's a game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week. Often still.
Gotta clamp up in the red zone. Somehow, some way with this fucking game.
And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Read it the whole way. Yeah, read it the whole way. Pre-snap was like, take away the bubble. Boom, got it. Read it the whole way. I know he was pissed. I know he was hot. I know he was pissed. Then this one, he just tried me. Like, he saw me over there. Threw a high and behind. I don't know where the fuck he was throwing it. Throwing a high and behind. Boom. Bet I'll play with the Seahawks. I'll play with the Seahawks next. He tried me that time. He tried me that time. This is crazy. This was clutch. Where is he covering? If you double team Laporta, I was boxed, but hey. If you want to dumb out, you want to dumb out. Be my guest. Fuck it, I'll play with the Seahawks.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium.
Ravens again. God damn, man. Everybody wants to fucking pick the Ravens, bro.
The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go here in Baltimore. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. first carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 5.
Middle. You. What is it?
Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. He'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
That's to the right side and incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. In motion comes Walker. On 3rd down, Jackson. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Rashawn Jenkins. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
2nd and 7. From the pistol, Smith. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to at the 29. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, middle.
the shotgun, here's Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down. They'll run. It's Henry. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Rayshawn Jenkins this time on the stop. He'll go again here with Henry. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. From the gun, Jackson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down with great awareness. After the catch, he gets enough to move the chain. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a turnover-filled first quarter. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Ready?
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Go. You change it. Set up.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Trey Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. There is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Gino. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
In motion comes Walker. Play action now. Jackson. He'll run again. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Raven first down. On the handoff, it's Henry. Jackson now on second down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back.
And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. On fourth down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will extend to a 10-0 lead. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. On the return, it's Chenault. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Good defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, Smith. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, Smith. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A huge play just before the half. It covers 63 yards. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. It'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
On 2nd down, Smith. That is caught at the 3. The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. He slams it in there, and he is in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it as well as you can ask. Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
Hey, report! Oh.
2nd down, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up. On the return, it's Chenault. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. In motion comes Andrews. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 17 yards on that play. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Off the play fake. Jackson again working deep downfield. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Smith took one to Metcalf. It was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He gets that to his big target there. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
This one taken in by Chenault. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
1-yard gain. Second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37. He'll run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, Jackson. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to... Extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Yeah. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
1st and 10. They go play action with Smith. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can get good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time, there's a lot of room to operate. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
14 on the pickup. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now, 2nd and 4.
Hey, here we go, Sunday. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I always like to say, Mike, receivers in the NFL, they're not paid to make the easy ones. They're paid to make the hard ones, and that certainly is in that category, and he's able to move the chains because of it.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now, Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. He is in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seahawks. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now it's Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 30.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson now. And he's got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
This is a great look here, Mike, when you had a very versatile tight end, the ability to move him around. He's like the ultimate chess piece. In this snap, he's lined up in the slot, typically more where like a wide receiver would align, but his ability to get downfield and use that big body when you're going against these zone defenses, oftentimes that's the vulnerability of the coverage. The ball was on time, the ball was accurate, and then his big tight end, he just did the rest. Now breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The extra point is good. Still a little surprising that they did not go for 2. Maybe worried about the possibility of the ball going back the other way for a couple of points. In any case, the lead right now is 2. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Gino. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That's locking downfield. He's got it. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here we go. 1 final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the safety. And now he loses the football. One of his teammates is there.
You fucking moron!
He's going to take it.
You fucking bitch!
Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. So it's a win here for the...
Fuck you get!
This was a offense. Field marching the ball and Will matching. A few more defense.
What a fucking moron. That's exactly what the fuck you get. Fucking idiot.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific...
Nah, I'm gonna get somebody else. I'm not gonna be like these fucking dickheads on here that... I could be like these fucking dickheads on here that just get the same team over and over again. That's what the fuck he gets, yo. Fucking dickhead, bruh.
A terrific night.
There's a whole bunch of question marks at the end. Look at this shit. Motherfucker was dancing. Hit stick that nigga. Fucking dickhead. That's what the fuck you get, dummy. Motherfucker was dancing. What a fucking... Look at that shit. Fucking dummy. That's why you never give up. That's why you never give up. Got my ass up, hit stick that nigga. Look at that shit. So I got my ass up. That's why I'm gone. Best believe I'm gonna clip this shit. Motherfucker was dancing on me, dumbass. Shit just got down. Got my ass up. Hit stick that nigga. Look at that shit. Motherfucker was flustered. Look at him. Motherfucker was flustered. Dummy. Fucking dumbass. Fucking idiot. Motherfucker was dancing too hard. Motherfucker was could have sworn not like us was playing in the fucking stadium the way the motherfucker was dancing. Fucking goof. But you paid for it, you fucking goof. Fucking dickhead, bro. You could have swore you would have fucking swore fucking I know he's sick. Good. I'm glad he's sick. Fucking dickhead. Good. I'm glad he's sick. Fucking dickheads. What you get for being an idiot. And this is another Ravens player I'm quitting. I'm not playing the Ravens 3 times in a row. I'll take the L, because this shit's getting annoying. Oh, okay, I was about to say. This is another Ravens player I'm quitting, because I'm not playing them niggas three times in a row. Bro, it's just crazy, bro. It's just like, it's fucking nuts, bro. That's why you never celebrate, bro. Like, unless it's like a game-stealing pick and you're like in the open field, you can celebrate all you want. But you just motherfuckers just celebrating, doing whatever the fuck you want when a dude right behind you, yeah, you deserve what you get, bro. Like on my other stream the other day, the exact same thing happened where I got a pick in the end zone. I got right the fuck down, got a touchback. End of the game. For that shit like that. That type of shit happened just like that. Damn. That would have the motherfucker in the face. It's crazy.
Cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game. I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Second down throw for Cousins.
Oh, I missed him. It's just at least with like the past two Maddens, like before the game started, they would let you see. They kind of let you see who the fuck you're playing, and if it's fucking stupid, like I'm backing the fuck out of it. But like they fucked that up big time in this year. Like you can't do that shit no more. So this is like, bro, it's like I don't want to. To the Cowboys, Ravens, Chiefs, like, the same 3-4 teams. It shit's annoying, bruh. Shit's annoying. As I'm like, yo, like, if it was another Ravens dude, I would have quit. On the spot. I'll take the L. Nope, out of bounds. I'll gladly, like, at this point, like, dog... It's that leverage. I mean, I'll gladly take the L if it's going to be like that. Like, I don't want to fucking face the same teams over and over and over again. It's fucking annoying. Oh! Got Michael Penix in there. The fucking weirdo.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
Nigga, what? He dropped it. Bruh.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Exactly. Thanks, Madden. Like, honestly, I'm even, like, I'm not having fun playing this game this year, bruh. Even when I win games, it's not fun. Basically, the offensive line retarded. The fucking the secondary's fucking retarded. Like,
And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Like the shit I just mentioned earlier, like you keep getting the same repetitive matchups over and over again. It's like, yo, it's just annoying, bro. Yep, pretty much. It's just like, yo, it's just like I'm gonna be playing college football a lot more this year, to be honest. Like, at least in my opinion, all they literally had to do, like, I know Madden gets shit every year for this, but like it's copy and paste. They should just copy and paste it the past 2 years onto this year, and I wouldn't have complained. Last year, like, I loved it. It was fucking great. I played the fuck out of Madden 24. But for some reason, they fucking switched it up. They did some fucking stupid shit with this fucking game. Bruh, you can't play man, you can't really play zone. Like, they're fucking retarded. There's plenty of videos of motherfuckers just honestly just saying, just like, yo, motherfuckers just stubbornly staying in their zones. They're not covering anybody. Like, they're just fucking retarded.
Off the play fake. Rodgers.
That shit.
As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And honestly, that's your best bet. That's your best hope to play consistent defense in this game this year is just spam pressure. That's pretty much it. Now, hopefully they'll patch this shit over the next couple times, over the next few months to make the shit playable again. But just like, bro, it's just like, dog, it's...
Probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And like, they don't really, like, the past years, I can honestly say, like, if you play legit football, you will win a lot of your games. This year, I can just tell from what I've experienced and the way I played this game this year, they just, like, they don't punish dumb shit.
It's a completion. It's a run play that we feel great about. It's a screen. Get a little positive.
If they don't patch this game this year, if they don't patch this shit, I probably won't buy it next year. I probably won't buy Madden next year. And that hurts me to say because I love football. I love football. That's really the only reason why I buy this game every year is because I love football. If I didn't love football as much as I did, I would stop playing Madden years ago. And that's real talk. I mean, college football has its issues, but like at least it's playable, at least it's fun. This shit, bro, like, yo, it's a headache most days.
Another run here with Paul. And he's taken down on what should be the final play.
And like shit like this, where a dude's just like this shit. Motherfucker has 3 down linemen. Why is the game rewarding him for this shit? I know I just got 4 yards, and that's, average. It's decent, but it's like, if I come against a dude who's coming out with 3 down linemen, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to run the ball. Like, legit, like for real shit, like for real. Like, there's legit no reason why I shouldn't be able to run the ball on a consistent basis. If he's gonna fucking just come out with 3 down linemen, I should be getting 5 yards a clip. Now there's certain great players and shit like that where they demand double teams, but these little ass DBs out there, like bruh.
Inside the 20. A pickup there of 25 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
Get 300. Get 300. 250.
Give up the middle with Hall. And the Jets are going to have a
Now that's what I'm talking about. Like shit like that, like bruh, there's no reason why that should not be a like you're putting with it nickel 3-3-5. This is not college, bruh. Get the fuck out of that defense.
Nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. One more time, they give it to Hall.
Come on, bruh.
And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down.
Come on, bruh.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense. Going down for no gain. So, 4th down, and the veteran, Greg Zuerlein, on for the Jets. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Bench Kirk Cousins, huh? That's funny.
Going now, and it's 1st down. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that one is caught.
Cover 4 gets beat with it. See, play cover 4. There's no reason why you should get beat, bruh. And that's what I'm talking about. These fucking zones are fucking retarded. There's no reason why you should get beat deep like that. And I used the middle linebacker, so I did not bite on anything. Like, yo, there's no reason why that should happen. It's like they made the AI purposely retarded, so you had to try to use the switch stick, which doesn't even work anyway.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep.
The switch stick doesn't even work anyway. So like,
That's where they'll set up shop.
all it really does is just move you out of position.
So 1st and 10 now.
It's the dumbest shit ever.
The shotgun, it's A-Rob. Gets it away quickly. And it's going to be taken.
It's just dumb. It's just fucking stupid, bruh.
Here in this 1st half. give. Here's Hall.
Like, come on, bro. Like, for...
Third and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
It's just so corny. It's just like, you can just tell they, like...
These are the that offensive coordinators use to just get
Just so corny, bro.
into some sort of rhythm.
Just painfully corny.
Ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger...
And no flag on that.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find
Just a pain, bro. It's just a pain.
and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle.
Just a pain in the ass, bro.
Best play call.
A grab there for Wilson, his first of the game, and gives his team a first down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have
Yo.
attack it. They don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
On third down, Rodgers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. Wide left. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And this dude's just sitting in 3-3-5 cover 2, and I can't do anything about it because the offensive line's retarded. Yeah, shit, man. What the fuck are you?
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point.
Yeah, man, they gotta. Dude, I hope they make some patches for this fucking game. And that's weird because UFC they constantly patch their shit. Like it's been 4 or 5 different versions of the game since it came out last year. At least they make efforts to patch their shit. Madden better fucking patch this shit at least 2-3 times this year. Almost got beat again. Either way, this is my last one, so either way, it's my last one tonight, so literally the only cool thing they added to this game is that you can make online games and you can change the weather on them. That's literally the only cool thing they did this year. That's literally the only cool thing they added to this fucking game. Like dead ass. No bullshit. That's like the only cool thing they added to this fucking game. Oh my God, bro. Thank you.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Over the middle, that's Coolin. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Rodgers on 3rd and 2. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Jets first down. Play action now with Rodgers. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They give to Hall. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Yeah, 150.
First down for Aaron. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, take 26.
Now Rodgers. He'll set up the screen to Hall. And he will dive into the end zone. Brees Hall. Touchdown, New York. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Seahawks on first down. To the right, that's Pitts. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now Penix to throw on second down. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Atlanta. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's complete to McLeod. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Again, it's Penix. That complete to Algier. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Now, this might not look like much, right? It's a simple check down to his running back to pick up modest gain. But this is the development this team is very excited. This young quarterback continuing to get his feet wet, playing in the National Football League. This is the progress that has this fan base really excited.
And this will be incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's second down. To throw again, it's Penix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. On second down, Penix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Atlanta. Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first down.
Get 300. Get. Hey, 88. Back north.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
And he's going to go all the way. Oh, that's some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The extra point is good. Still a little surprising that they did not go for 2. Maybe worried about the possibility of the ball going back the other way for a couple of points. In any case, the lead right now is 2. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has...
Oh, the ball's out. The Jets have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase.
I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. I ain't out on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune. They can't let that go none. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock